Next we will be having Stella sabiiti. She's been involved in peace building and conflict transformation for over 38 years. She'll be telling us a little more about that. And this peace building is from the lowest level in the community to the highest international level. She has been with the African Union for more than 10 years in the Peace and Security Department. She serves with the UN also, working towards the creation of a network of women in conflict prevention and mediation, same-wise, at the UN. And at the AU, she serves in the same capacity for the whole of the continent. She has done lectures across the world on peace building and security matters. Join me in welcoming Stella sabiiti.
I have a short video, just 2 minutes, which summarizes my presentation, but I don't know if you can see it because of the light. I see there's a lot of light. But let's go. Let's see if we can see it. When you're being tortured, most of the time you're looking down or away from the people doing those things to you. So you never see the face. I reached a point when I thought I was going to die. So I thought, okay, if I expose my face and look them in the eye, I'll find the answer there. So I did. I exposed my face, I looked them in the eye, and what I discovered there shocked me. I found that they were just very, very sad by what they were doing. They didn't like it. This is not what I expected to find, because the voices were, of course, loud and violent, and I expected to see that in the face. No, it wasn't there. I thought, okay, look for something you have in common with them. They're soldiers, I'm a student, they're men, I'm a woman, they're old, much, much older than me, I'm young. I didn't have anything. My clothes were already off, only covered in mud and blood. Then I thought, I'm expecting a baby, I'm married. They must also be married and they must be having children. So I just focused on one of them and I asked, what did your wife cook for you last night? He was so mad. What? You're abusing my wife? How dare you? So he hit me more, but every time he kept quiet, I would ask the same question. And then they would hit me and then they stop. I asked the same question until one of them decided to answer. And then another one answered and another one answered, and we sat under that tree and we just talked and we laughed and we talked, and in the end they blew the whistle and withdrew all the soldiers. I mean, there were hundreds and hundreds of them at the campus at that time, and that's how it ended. So that's when I discovered that so you can work with people in very negative situations to help them transform the negative things they're doing, to make them positive. Thank you very much. That's a summary of my life, how I was introduced to working for peace and security on our continent, but also I know that our continent is also influenced and also influences other continents, so I work around the world, but with my main focus on Africa. So this little story you've seen happened in 1976 during the reign of Idi Amin in Uganda. So I come from Uganda, and the soldiers were sent to the campus for an operation. And I was pulled out of my room and tortured the whole day as a ringleader. And I really say, I was newly married, so madly in love with my husband, and I was expecting a baby. How could I be involved in something like that? So for those of you who are students in our midst, I think you understand what I'm saying. But then when, as I said in the clip, when I thought I was about to die, I just thought it was so unfair that I thought everybody would be screaming, don't kill her. But there was no one. Usually when these things happen, you are alone.
and amidst so many people. And I felt it was unfair that I was going to die without the world screaming, without the world changing, without the clouds coming down, without the sun dying. It was during the day. I just didn't believe that. I felt it was unfair. And most of all, that my mother didn't know that this was happening to me. And then I thought, but why are they accusing me of something they know I didn't do? And I thought I will find the answer by speaking with them. They know why they're doing those things and accusing me of things I hadn't done. But then when I didn't know whether I still had a voice, because I'd been tortured the whole day and I hadn't screamed, I hadn't felt any pain. Usually when these things happen to you, you don't feel any pain at all. It's like you're standing here and seeing your body over there having all those things done to you. You don't feel that, and I've shared this experience with so many other people who have gone through this. So I wasn't sure if I still had a voice. Then I thought, okay, just expose your face, because usually when you're being tortured or beaten or raped, you're hiding your face because you want to protect your eyes. And I thought, I don't need my eyes anymore. After all, I'm going to die. So let me expose my face, expose my eyes, and look these soldiers in the eye. That is where I will find the answer. And when I looked, as I said in the clip, there was no anger in the faces of the soldiers. Instead, I felt they were crying inside for what they were doing to me and to others. There were also others going through the same thing. I wasn't the only one, except I was told that I was the ringleader. That discovery shocked me, and I had to talk with God. I said, God, but why? Now you're giving me another assignment. So I was ready to die and join you, but now I'm not ready because you're giving me an assignment to speak with the soldiers and tell them, I understand you're just doing a job. But how do I do that? And that's why I thought, okay, if I look for something I have in common with the soldiers, then I will be able to address that. And that's all I needed. And of course, I was married, and I was expecting a baby. These were adult men. I thought they had the same. They were going through the same life. They were married. They must be having children or children of their relatives. We are in Africa. We have extended family. So I just focused on one soldier, and I asked him, Sir, what did your wife cook for you last night? And that was the thing that changed my life. I was studying to do other things, but that changed my life. And we sat and we continued that discussion. You can't believe it, that exactly 26 years after that, in 2002, I was appointed to take a certain rebel group through mediation with the current government of Uganda. And that rebel group was the former soldiers, the same military that had tortured me. And now the tables had turned. I was the one to facilitate the peace. I was the one to help them come back from the bush and lay down their arms, negotiate peace, and also deal with the communities they had been torturing and doing bad things to, because they were coming back to resettle there. And that happened exactly 26 years after that. For me, this is all I'm going to say, because I know, I've been listening to the bishop. I'm just wondering, it's really unfair, Tangaza, that you bring people with so many stories and we don't have much time. I mean, I just want to sit and reflect on what the bishop said. I don't want to be telling my story because I'm interrupting that flow. So he gave so many wonderful things, and I'm just wondering, how can I internalize those things? But then I have to speak. So please, next time, just give, I don't know, stagger it in some way so that we can reflect more and more on these beautiful speeches. Now, of course, eventually I continued in my career. I worked on peace and security, and I was in charge, I was the team leader in the African Union in Ethiopia. That's where I live. To build the African peace and security architecture. So the prevention, the management, resolution, peacekeeping, post-conflict reconstruction, all the early warning systems, all those things you can imagine, and they are very, very difficult. It's a very big challenge. I'm going to stop here, and I know that the bishop gave us some wonderful things. You really have to believe, you have to have hope. I also think that to survive and succeed in this field of peace building, with so many challenges and so on, you have to retain your sense of humor and to realize that magic does everything. So I'm going to hand over this microphone as I walk to my seat, and I'm going to do a little magic to show you that that makes the world go around and makes peace possible. Thank you so much.
Watching the magic.
What do you see? What color?
Orange.
This is where the magic happens. I'd like you to count in your languages. 1, 2, 3. Continue counting until 10. Bring peace. What you think is impossible is possible.
Oh yeah, the very last drink is. All right, that's okay.